Hello, I have been working on learning electric guitar vibrato, and I've come up with three techniques or practice techniques for learning and practicing vibrato. So first of all, I'm talking about the kind of vibrato that you use like on the top three strings, like a fast, high vibrato. I'm not that good at it, but kind of like this. That's what you have to do with your first finger, second finger, or third finger. That kind. It's fast, high vibrato. So exercise one is use a wall. You just put your wrist against the wall like this. Put it flat against the wall on your second knuckle. Put it against the wall and rock your knuckles back and forth so you can hear them. Back and forth. And kind of go towards your thumb. Try to get your thumb knuckle down on there. Just do that. Make sure your wrist is flat against the wall. Don't lift your wrist against the wall. Wrist flat against the wall the whole time. And just rock your knuckles back and forth so you can hear them. And now I'll show you what I mean. Try to get a little bit closer here. So put your knuckles against the wall. Is that showing up? Yeah. Put your second knuckle down and rock it towards your, actually what is that? Second. Rock it towards your first knuckle and your thumb. Practice rocking it back and forth. Don't let your wrist pick up. Just hold it against there. And then just rock your knuckles back and forth from the side, like that. Just rock those knuckles. That's exercise one. Exercise two is put your hand in the vibrato. Exercise two involves purchasing something. So you have to go to Amazon. You have to buy one of these things called a TheraBand Flex Bar. A TheraBand Flex Bar. You can get them off Amazon for a couple of bucks, and they're for tendinitis treatments. You do this different kinds of stuff, but I think they work well for this vibrato technique also. So what you do is you pick up your guitar and let's practice the middle section here. Say you're doing the vibrato. Then hold this right above your guitar, just like it's the guitar neck, and just move your hand above the guitar until it's holding that thing. And then the TheraBand. So make sure the TheraBand is pushed against sort of the fleshy part of your thumb. And then grab it, say, with your second finger, just like it was the guitar neck, and hold it there. And then practice going up and down, and try to get a certain rhythm of it, get a feel of it kind of rocking back and forth. Right? And the important part here is to make sure that you're parallel to the neck, that you don't let it go like this or do little circles or anything like that. It's just parallel to the neck. So if I try to get it from a different angle here, so you want to be sure that it's moving. You think about the tail of this thing moving up and down parallel to the neck. So do that with second finger, the first finger, practice second and third. Just practice doing that with first, second, and third finger. Just try to get a little feel for it wobbling back and forth, and try to get that going fast, and you can kind of push this up and down in there to get a certain balance point and just get the feel for that wobbling back and forth. That's exercise 2. We'll call it exercise 2A. Exercise 2B is just to walk around during the day and do that using just the TheraBand without having the guitar. Just do it in the air. Practice doing it up high with all three, and in the middle with all three fingers, down low with all three fingers, and over to the left, and in the middle, and over to the right, because you're going to be sliding all those positions on the guitar. So practice that. Use the TheraBand. That's exercises 2A, 2B. Then exercise 3A and 3B, let me put my guitar down because it involves a hammer. So you can just go to this hardware store and buy a 16-ounce rubber mallet. Put my guitar down here so I can demo it. This also helps you kind of get the feel for it and also build some strength. So first do it with the mallet part towards the center of your body. And then just move it into the position like it's a guitar. Get the balance in there, and then do the first finger, the second finger, and the third finger. But say start with the first finger, and practice just wobbling up and down, just like it's the neck of the guitar. Remember, it's this motion up. This part of the hammer, the handle of the hammer has to go up and down, parallel to your imaginary guitar neck, not towards you, not away, not little circles, not figure eights. This whole thing is not moving up and down like that. Your wrist is holding still. And you're just rocking it. Think about pushing it down with your thumb. And do it with all 3 fingers. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And you want to you'll have to adjust the distance between your thumb and your finger. You know how far that is, whether it's close. It seems like about a finger's width apart, about a centimeter. It's about where it is. And get the balance and just practice rocking that 1, 2, and 3rd finger. Just practice that. Practice it high, practice in the middle, practice it low, practice it to the left, practice it to the right. And so that's exercise 3A. And then exercise 3B is just take it and turn it upside down. Same thing. And practice the same thing on that direction. It's easy. It kind of tends to drop down, which actually I think gives a really good feeling of what the vibrato is supposed to feel like. It's supposed to be sort of, as this mallet goes down, your finger goes up, bends the string. Remember, keep that parallel. Let me see if I can use this to demonstrate parallel. So, you know, this would be parallel to the neck of the guitar. It's hard to hold. Okay, so that would be parallel to the neck of the guitar. Have this mallet stem stay parallel to this pad. It's hard for me to do. Parallel. Practice that going parallel, not, nothing like that. And don't let your wrist go up and down. Your wrist is pretty steady. And then, in fact, that's like exercise 2, where you're actually resting your hand against the neck of the guitar. So you don't want to get one of these habits where you start moving your wrist like that. So, let me show you this. Okay, so basically for the vibrato, this short, fast vibrato, you're trying to do these upper strings, and the neck of the guitar, the head of the guitar really doesn't move much. Your hand moves, but not the guitar. You don't want to start bouncing up and down. You don't want that. You don't want the head to be shaking, and you don't want your fingers to be doing a bend where you it's all finger. It's not that. It's just rocking your thumb, your hand. So try those 3 exercises, and at least for me, I think it's helping.